Forum. Let's get hype, let's get loud. It's time to jump in to our last game of the day here at the Summer Block Party. Who is going to come out on top? Who will walk away as your Fortnite Creative Showdown champions?
Look at all 8 of the VIPs. There's celebrities out here playing for charity money, pushing their way up top, trying to climb. And I'd just like to point out, even just the look on his face, Chandler Riggs in the bottom left has the lead for just a second right now. Actually, both teams are climbing right now. Chandler Riggs and Xavier was, but just the look of determination. You love to see it.
Yeah.
It's the competitive nature of even celebrities that you think, it's video games, man. There's no way. Absolutely. They play all the time. You wouldn't believe it.
You don't want to come up to this stage in front of this crowd and compete, you know, flounder when you really put it all out there. So I gotta give nothing but respect to the chicken champions, but the respect also has to be given to the Cuddle crew. Again, in first place. This has been something we've seen time and time again, but when you get to the mid game, the Cuddle crew start to flounder. They need to get their bearings together at the end, and while they may not be able to win this competition, they can at least find themselves in second place if they keep playing. And Fish Fam, they were down low for a little while. I think what's fun about this mode is how these players have figured it out, and also the way that they're able to just climb right back into this game.
Still kind of anybody's game right now. Strategies have changed and developed over time. You've got players pushing in more cohesively every single time we take a look. And here we go, Jordan Fisher and the rest of the Llama Record Company. Look at that logo. Look at that face. Look at them, at least still in fourth place.
He's focused. Yeah, and I have to respect that. Loser Fruit catches one in the sky there. That's going to be the first elimination. And Loser Fruit, first Australian Twitch streamer to hit 1 million followers, by the way. All these content creators, Fortnite personalities, certainly check them out. Putting out some great content pretty much daily.
She posted after she hit 1 million followers that I think she had streamed for something like 3,901 hours or something like that over the last few years, which is insane. That's a lot of time.
Indeed it is. A lot of time, but time well spent putting into crafting her abilities in Fortnite and, of course, getting to the stage here, playing at the Creative Showdown. Look at this. One-shot Gurl sending those impulses forward. It's not knocking anyone away, though, but the structures are falling apart, and that's because there's a lot of activity happening around Point C. The Fish Fam looking to defend, but there's going to be pressure coming from all angles here. This sky base, this platform is elevated, and everyone can see all of the control points for some easy confrontations. And there goes Courage, jumps in with Jordan Fisher, and I love that strategy there. Courage went in first, and then Jordan Fisher popped up from behind. So Courage led the way on that charge, and then waited for their VIP to be in position, and then just wiped them away.
Cohesive team push can mean the difference between taking a control point, losing it quickly. Xavier here crouching down underneath the ramps. They've bunkered down yet again. Yeah, Cuddle crew pushing their way to the top. It's working out. You can't really be mad about it. It's paid off multiple games in a row now, and here, game 6, the final game of the Creative Showdown. They are full send into this strategy.
And I wonder as well if players are thinking about where their spawn is and how quickly they can get to whatever the elevated platform is where the control point lies. When you lose your team member, especially the VIP, they can fly right back into it. Positioning is going to be very important. I don't want to see players, though, really rely on just that, because then you're going to have instances where Cuddle crew, for example, are just going to sit in a pyramid, have Xavier Woods hang out, and go uncontested for a long time. You have to try and push and punish those players and not allow them to get any of those points when we get to this later end of the game.
Last second there, looks like the Llama Record Company did take ownership of this control point, but Jordan Fisher got cut down in the middle of all that. So those 3 players, the rest of the team is going to have to wait for his return. Like you said, they're spawning close enough to the control point. They'll be able to get back in very quickly and pick up a bunch of points.
But my worry in that instance, Lupo, is that because the point's not being captured, any other team can look at that and say, wait a minute, no one's there. So let me go and push into this. And then could potentially wipe out I believe that was the Llama Record Company, and then Jordan Fisher has no one to go to in that instance. So a lot of little bits and strategy that you have to maybe not play in 6 games to find out. Right? This game mode is deceptively deep in my opinion. If you're really putting the work in there, there's a lot of creative things you can do, and I did what you did last time, but you know I stand by my statement. Creative moves in a creative game mode.
5 minutes have passed thus far. Quick note, Kayun and Aiden already have 25 eliminations. They are doing everything they can to establish a base for Xavier to just accrue any points that they can. And it looks like it's working out still. 564 and climbing. The first place team, the Cuddle Crew, just behind them in second. Chicken Champions and Chandler Riggs. The Fish Fan, Mackenzie Borg in third. And Jordan Fisher, Courage JD, Loser Fruit, and their golden ticket winner in fourth.
Yeah, this is the spawn that will favor the Llama Record Company. This point is right behind them. Right, as you can see it, that's their spawn, point C. So they're able to push in, and Fish Fam should not set up shop there. It is not working out for them. Every time they push in, they end up losing it instantly. Jordan Fisher not going to be there as well. Actually, that's a correction on that one. I believe that will actually be point A. But even then, though, right, you just cannot, you cannot push in on a fort the way that we're seeing the Cuddle Crew. Look at what they have over there. How is anyone supposed to challenge that?
It's going to be a tough situation. Going to make the best of it that they can. 1.5 minutes remaining until that D control point does open up. 12 points per second earned down there in the bottom middle. Player from the Phantoms trying to climb their way all the way to the top. A couple tactical shotgun shots in the back and swings for the rafters to see if they can pick up anything possible. You have to remember, too, every single elimination does earn the player 50 HP or shield. On top of that, 25 wood, so roughly 2.5 builds. And that's going to add up over time as more and more elims are approved by the team.
I would like to see Little Whip Warriors put a pyramid down to protect Phantoms. He doesn't have HP to deal with a fight. Yeah, you can siphon, as you mentioned, Lupo, but with 34 HP or 35, however much he had there, that is one shot with your attack, one shot with your AR, and then it's curtains at that point in time. Chicken Champions, though, in first place, and they're going to have 730 points and counting. One shot Gurl and Nick 30 are doing a really good job of slaying around the objective, but Chandler Riggs goes down. It's going to be a full wipe up above.
Sunshine Soldiers taking control at that point. Pokimane, Matty Sun. Lost Kings and their golden ticket. Meanwhile, 20 seconds remaining and the final capture point of the final game in this creative showdown is exposed. A 1v1 Lost Kings versus Chandler Riggs. Just barely makes it out for a second. We'll see here. He's trying to lunge his way away, and he actually might have made it. He did, and one shot Gurl protects him all the way up top. That control point is now exposed and a chance to take points, but here we go, Loser Fruit, Jordan Fisher on it already.
And the Llama Record Company does a brilliant job of playing around this point. This is where they shine, Lupo.
They were literally waiting for the final moments there as the clock ticked down to jump in and take that point. Jordan gets cut down on the outside. He'll have to make his way back, but it doesn't mean that the control point is lost. Just a second here, a few points going to go out, and it's actually the Funky Fighters for just a moment had ownership of it. They make their way up to 6th now. Loser Fruit, the Llama Record Company, moving into the middle, only 14 HP. Going to be a tough situation there. Loser Fruit sitting on 17 eliminations.
The Chicken Champions have maintained this position on top of this sky base. A few builds, though, are starting to go out, and that's only going to work in the favor of the Chicken Champions. You have Nick 30 with 15 eliminations, One Shot Gurl with 7, and their golden ticket winner will also have 7 eliminations there. So 17-7, Ham Bam doing a great job supporting his teammates. Chandler Riggs, he got a little shot calling there, as you see, but they're going to hit 900 points in just a second.
Just a moment, the Llama Record Company had ownership of that bottom middle control point uncontested. They made their way up to 4th, just ahead of the Little Whip Warriors. Out here, 70 points remaining. This could be the end. 5 minutes and 36 seconds as the Chicken Champions are still not being challenged directly on the point. This control point is totally owned by the Chicken Champions. A number of surfaces protecting Chandler Riggs, full HP, full shield. Down to the last minute, and finally, Xavier Woods pushes up top and causes a ruckus.
But it's Chandler Riggs.
He's still in it.
He's still in it. He's standing strong, and he wins out on the battle. 990, and he's continuing to gain. He's got to get to that wall, and that's going to do it. The Chicken Champions are your winners of Game 6. And look how happy they are there. Got to give them all the credit in the world. They played that one brilliantly. What a way to close it out.
I mean, based on what Laserbeam said, if this is toxicity and sweatiness from Nick 830, then I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. The man, he's a treasure.
Yeah, no, Canada, you're a lucky one.
Well done.
Well done, well done. The final moments, Xavier Woods looked to end the run that the Chicken Champions were on. Kayun also tried, but failed ultimately. And then Chandler Riggs getting the final elimination on Kayun. And look at the awareness from him going to the wall and just using that brief moment to give them the victory.
The last second there, you love to see it. The celebration from the Chicken Champions. Everybody going nuts. If you're here at the Forum in LA, please make some noise for your Game 6 winners.
That was awesome. Who is the winner of the Fortnite Creative Showdown? And it's gonna be
the Llama Record Company, Courage JD, Loser Fruit, and Jordan Fisher. $350,000 for charity.
Wow, 1 point. What's the difference between the Fish Fam and the Llama Record Company? But we have Kitty standing by with our winners.
You guys, I am here and the energy is high. Oh my gosh, congratulations. I am so incredibly proud of you guys. This was such a beautiful story. You may have not won the last game, but you just pulled it out game after game. And I really, Lester, I want to focus on you.
Always, my man. It's time to close it out and crown our champions. Take it away, Zeke.
Let's hear it one more time for the Llama Record Company. They put it all together. They won charity money. They've got the materials to build their way over, so come on down, Llama Record Company. Oh, that was close. Hello. Here, okay, let's just line up like this. Jordan next to me. Loser Fruit, we get Courage there. And then you on the other side of Courage. And of course, we need DJ Yonder, the representative. Now, Jordan, you know, you've had an incredible few hours here at Fortnite. Anything that you want to say to the fans back home?
Oh my God. My personal Fish fam, guys, everybody watching the stream right now, I love you all. My mods for holding it down. My family's here, my beautiful fiance's here, my mom's here, some of my best friends are here. I literally just played Fortnite with some of my best friends in life right now. And we won the first ever creative showdown. I couldn't be more proud of Lester, Courage, JD, and Loser Fruit, and all of you guys for gassing us up. All of the energy today was absolutely incredible. I love you all so much. Thank you for this.
All right, Llama Record Company, step up. Lift those trophies high. And Fortnite fam, give them another round of applause. The casting crew and all the other cosplayers that also want to celebrate. Let's give it up one more time for the Llama Record Company! Now, Fortnite fam, don't think